Live from a secret location somewhere in northeast Wisconsin, it's Clubhouse Live, the virtual show. We'll look back on how the Packers fared with our co-host Allen Lazard. We'll talk football. We'll take a peek at what's next on the schedule, and we'll have our usual fun too. We're ready. Allen's ready. Are you ready? It's time to get started. Let's open the doors and welcome to Clubhouse Live!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yes, this is Clubhouse Live, the virtual show. As always, we are live atop the 10th floor in our secret location. We are somewhere in northeastern Wisconsin. This is show number 271. I am Brett Christopherson with USA Today Network Wisconsin. Glad to have you all aboard for what's going to be a pretty fun night. I think, Ricardo, we are back. Thank you. It was not our fault last week. That's all I can say. It was not our fault.
I was waiting for that, bro.
Yes, it was not our fault. So we are back, and we are technically ready to roll. But first, the powers that be instruct me to introduce the worst part of our show, the worst member in the history of Clubhouse Live.
Yeah.
It is none other than Chicago Bears fan Ricardo Arguello, everybody. Let me hear those boos. Let me hear those boos. Come on.
Let me tell you, Brett, I can feel your anger. I can feel the anger. You're upset. We had a unfortunate technical glitch last week. Unfortunate loss for your Packers this week. You're on edge. I can feel it. I can sense it. So this is going to be a fun show.
Well, it is Bears week, one of my favorite weeks of the entire season. Yes, there's the boos.
Thank you, Rose. Yes.
Our virtual crowd has just entered the studio here. So, hey, Bears on a much-needed bye. Lost to the Vikings last Monday, 19-13 in an ugly game, Ricardo.
All their games are ugly.
Chicago has lost 4 straight.
Yes.
That sets up for Packers-Bears Sunday night with some fans in the stands, too. Limited amount of fans, so maybe a light at the end of the tunnel. So enough of you, Ricardo.
Okay.
And let's talk about this. Hey, first, before we get going with the show, I wanted to do this last week. Hey, Rosie, put up the picture, would you, of the Golden Boy? But the Packers lost another all-time great when the legendary Paul Hornung, right, the Golden Boy, passed away November 13th at the age of 84. I got to meet Paul Hornung, Ricardo, at an autograph show in Stevens Point, my hometown.
Is that your picture? Okay.
Yes. I was just a kid. My dad took me, and as you can see, I still have that autograph photo. My dad grew up during the Lombardi era and shared many stories with those great Packers teams and players, but there was just something about those stories that made it seem like Hornung was the man. I mean, the Golden Boy, right? So this show is a tribute to number 5. And by the way, I think the Packers should officially once and for all retire the number 5. Nobody wears it anymore. It's sort of unofficially retired. Of course, Paul Hornung, the 1961 NFL MVP and a Pro Football Hall of Famer. So this show is dedicated to the Golden Boy, right?
Hey, Brett, real quick, my first time I ever heard about Paul Hornung, I was a little kid. It was NFL Films, and they were talking about the nightlife with him and McGee. I forgot what that's my first indoctrination, however you call it. My first time aware that he was around was his nightlife.
Yeah, that Green Bay nightlife back in the 1960s.
No, I think it was
right?
before the first Super Bowl.
Okay, so hey, we got it. Unfortunately, we have to talk about it. Colts 34, Packers 31. Right, that's probably worthy of some jeers and some boos as well, but all losses hurt, but this one really hurts. The Packers committed 4 turnovers and saw a 14-point halftime lead vanish in their overtime setback to the Colts on Sunday in Indy. Colts scored points on their first 4 second-half possessions and then held on for dear life as Aaron Rodgers nearly directed a last-second victory when he needed just a little over a minute to lead the Packers to 86 yards in 10 plays, a drive that ended with Mason Crosby banging through a 26-yard field goal attempt that tied the game at 31 apiece with 3 seconds remaining in regulation. The Colts then turned a Packers fumble into in overtime into a game-winning 39-yard field goal. But don't dwell too much, Packers fans. That's our job, to make you feel better. Green Bay still holds a 2-game lead in the NFC North and trails the Saints by just a game in the race for the NFC's top seed. There you go. Bears week begins now. So, hey, Mad Vince, he's not happy. He doesn't like losing to anybody. So I have a feeling we'll be seeing happy Vince next week. But you know Vince is happy because it's time to introduce the star of the show. It is our co-host. He's back. It's the Lizard. It
back.
is Green Bay Packers wide receiver Allen Lazard, the Lizard. Allen Lazard. I almost call him Allen Lizard.
Brett, take the marbles out of your mouth.
Allen Lazard, the Lizard. He's there. And check out who's hanging out with Allen tonight. It is Green Bay Packers running back Jamaal Williams. He's there, and we're going to get him on to the big screen here in just a minute. But Ricardo, this is a virtual show, but still an interactive show, right?
That's right. So we invite your comments and your questions through our live chat. That can be found online next to the video viewer and on Facebook. My man, Jake Prinzen over there, he's monitoring that chat. Who really those comments and questions over to you and I, Brett.
Still having that echoey problem that's causing us to talk weird. This is the way it is. It's a virtual show. So Clubhouse is the hashtag if you want to tweet something with the hashtag Clubhouse. Otherwise, give us a follow at PC Bretzi, at PC Ricardo, at Allen Lazard. And Jamal is at JSwag Daddy. How about that for a Twitter account name, huh? Swag Daddy.
That's not you, Brett.
It is me. Okay, and give us a like, facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. So I've got the Bears welcome mat, and I've stepped all over it for everybody, so I'm doing my job. But let's get our co-host onto the virtual stage. He is in his third NFL season, almost all with the Packers. He catches passes. He makes plays. He scores touchdowns. He blocks for touchdowns. I don't know if you saw him land a key block in Devontae Adams' score. He's a big Ken Griffey Jr. fan. Did you see that, Ricardo?
Oh, no, I didn't.
He is campaigning for Iowa State running back Breece Hall to win the Heisman. Who's Breece Hall? Let's find out here in a second. And most importantly, our co-host is back on the field. How about a Clubhouse Live virtual welcome for Green Bay Packers wide receiver, number 13, Allen, the Lizard, Lazard.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
There's some dance music for you. Well, that's that spooky music again.
Okay.
Remember when I was dancing? Good to see the Lizard.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you? Is that a fair
Doing-
question to
doing-
ask after a tough loss? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing better today than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Say that.
You guys are trained to kind of hurry up, turn the page, and get ready for the next game, the next week. And hopefully look at the positives, right? You guys are still in first place.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, yesterday wasn't the outcome that we wanted going into the game, but it's part of football. It's part of the season, so we just got to be able to bounce back and make those corrections.
Hey, before we get going, I just want to tell everybody, be sure to stick around for the end of the show when I'll announce this week's keyword in our Allen Lazard signed canvas print giveaway. We have another very interesting keyword. So, Rosie, let's have some fun here at Allen's expense, and let's throw that video of him doing his weird thing there. If you can show what's going on here, Allen. Yeah, what is that? What is that all about? That milk mustache?
I mean, I just was lucky and fortunate enough to work with Six Shooter and be able to promote their protein. So decided to make a video for them. And, you know, I have a very talented video guy, Michael, who's helped me with a lot with my ATT stuff, but he's also helped me with that video. And, you know, I think that's just me and my personality of just trying to be able to have fun and enjoy life to the fullest.
Some very provocative music with that.
Yeah, it was kind of stuff's interesting.
jazz.
Yeah.
Some nice easy jazz, yeah, with that big grin. So, by the way, I think it's 6-Star Pro Nutrition. Maybe you should try it,
I
Ricardo.
might have to try it. It looks good.
You'll buff up a little bit,
let's
get
get-
some muscles on that.
I know.
frame.
I want to emulate you more.
Yeah, well, look at me. You guys should see my muscles.
An
There we go.
Adonis. Look at
Let
that.
me get there. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, huge.
Big there.
Lizard, Breece Hall. Who is Breece Hall? Why should America know about this kid? And why is he a Heisman Trophy front runner in your mind?
Because he's leading almost every statistical category, either first or second in the Big 12 or the nation. So
Yes.
when anyone's doing that in multiple categories, usually, you know, you're able to do that in one or two, but I think he's doing it in about like 8 or 9. So that right there is just outstanding and supersedes a lot of any other like judgment or requirements in my mind. So he's having a fantastic year. Iowa State's having a great year. Coach Campbell's doing an excellent job with the program there. And I mean, if you just cut on the film for Iowa State, you see Brees Hall over it.
Yeah, the Lizard stumping for his Iowa State Cyclones, who are having a good season, great season actually. Yeah, but Brees Hall, just a sophomore, 1,169 yards. That leads the FBS in rushing, second in the nation in rushing touchdowns with 15. Iowa State, Ricardo, ranked 15th in the country at 6-2. Did you know that?
I didn't, but I'll tell you what, Iowa State.
Yeah.
My first college football game I ever saw, Badgers on Iowa State. That was back in like the
down in Madison,
mid-90s. Yeah.
Speaking of Iowa State, how about Tyrese Halliburton?
That was my dad. Played in that game.
Go ahead, Alan.
My dad played in that game.
Oh wow!
In what? Mid-90s? Yeah, that was my first.
Yeah.
That was my first college football game.
The only reason why I say that though is because obviously I wasn't alive during that time. But the stories that he's told me about his college days. He told me he knocked someone out one time, and it happened to be he's got a picture of a frame actually of him hitting this tight end who caught a ball over the middle in the end zone. Ended up still catching the ball and scoring, but he knocked the dude out. But it was versus Wisconsin, and obviously Iowa State never plays Wisconsin, so I'm assuming that was probably the one lone time.
Well, I'm guessing it was then too. Yeah, that was my first game.
Don't you feel old, Ricardo?
I do feel very old. Thank you, Alan.
Does your dad watch the show, by the way?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's definitely.
Well, hello,
right now.
Mr. Lazard. We would
Hello,
like to have
Mr.
you on the
Lazard.
show sometime. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
I don't know about that. I
Yes.
think he's a little camera shy.
We'll figure it out. Maybe if we can do this live again at some point, maybe he could actually come to Appleton. But yeah, the Heisman though is just a quarterback award, pretty much, just like the NFL MVP.
It's getting
now.
to be ridiculous. It should be more diverse, but
Yeah,
whatever.
for some reason, wide receivers don't count, defensive ends, linebackers. It's all about the quarterback, Alan.
I'll tell you this much: forget the Hawkeyes. I'm definitely a Cyclone guy, Brett.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton, another big deal for Iowa State, getting drafted by the Sacramento Kings. So
Yeah, and
Oshkosh kid.
going to Sacramento. Hey, Brett, you and he's been on our varsity roundtable show.
We know Tyrese well. Good kid, real good kid. So, hey, let's talk some football with the Lizard. You are back. How about a Clubhouse Live virtual cheer for the Lizard back on the field finally after that little setback with the core muscle? How good did it feel to just be back playing football again, Alan?
Honestly, it was like a little bit therapeutical out there again. One, just being in front of fans for the first time this year for me. I believe they played in front of fans down in Tampa Bay, but I didn't play in the game, obviously. That's the only other one I believe that we've had fans this year. So playing in front of fans, just like maybe just feel, be able to feed off the energy from the crowd, hearing them chant, "Go Pack, go." Kind of just put me back into being in Lambeau again. So being able to have that experience and be out there and play again with my teammates and help my team as much as I can, it felt great.
2 catches, 18 yards. I think you were targeted 4 times, 36 snaps. So was the plan just right now just to kind of ease you back in a little bit? Just explain kind of the game plan and getting you back in game shape.
Right. I mean, I haven't gotten tackled, hit in 6+ weeks now. So even just from that standpoint, even if I wasn't coming off an injury, there would still be some acclimation with that as well. So just trying to, ease my playing time back in there and just kind of get me conditioned and ready to finish the season and also, be able to make this playoff push as well. So there's no reason to kind of overdo it right now and to kind of take the smarter road this time.
Any mental hurdles to try to clear in getting back from an injury like that? Is there anything that has to happen physically to say, hey, mentally, okay, now I'm good, ready to go?
Yeah, I think practicing on it, playing, and just being able to push yourself every single day. For me, that's what told me mentally that I was able to go out there and do it. Even though I am, 7-8 weeks, whatever it is, post surgery, just be able to have that confidence to go out there and make the same plays that I normally am able to do. And obviously a lot of football is reactionary, so be able to go out there and do and move with reactions and without thinking instinctively as well, or thinking with instincts as well, when not having any pain or any setbacks or anything holding me back. Kind of lets me know that I was ready to go.
Tough loss yesterday to the Indianapolis Colts. We don't want to dwell on it too much, but you got to give credit to them, right? Always got to give credit to an opponent, win or lose. But I'm wondering, as you guys reviewed the video from yesterday, do you feel a little bit more like you beat yourselves than they beat you?
Absolutely. And, one of the things that Coach LaFleur and that we emphasize the offense is that the turnover margin. Whenever you lose the turnover margin, the chances of you winning aren't really in your favor. So the fact that we lost the turnover margin, we were still only lost by 3 points, gives us a lot of hope and encouragement going into this next week as well, and finishing this rest of the season, knowing that if we just take care of the ball and do the things that we're supposed to, that everything will work out and we'll be able to win.
Yeah, I mean, Matt LaFleur always talks about winning the ball, and it's been an uncharacteristic couple weeks for the Packers, really. 4 turnovers yesterday, I think 2 against Jacksonville, if memory serves. So, Allen, how do you get back to, or how do you clean that up? How do you work on protecting the ball and making sure that you win the ball, as Matt LaFleur likes to say?
Yeah, I think it just starts, our preparation throughout the entire week. Just going and practicing the small details, just taking care of the ball. When you're catching it, running with it, whatever it may be, and then you're just kind of emphasizing that and just, focusing, just doing what we're coached and taught to do.
Let's look at this. Aaron Rodgers said afterward, your quarterback, I have it right here in my notes, quote, "Today gave me a lot of confidence in the guys," end quote. Also said, quote, "There was a different type of energy," end quote, last week in practice. So he said that was the first time this season you practiced, quote, again, like a great team and not just a good team, end quote. So what was different about the energy, Allen, about last week, and what does he mean by practicing like a great team?
I think, it's just emphasizing those small details like I hit earlier, finishing the plays, having the defense swarm to the ball. And ultimately what helps us have the elite practices, the great practices, is really our show team. That's something I was a part of down in Jacksonville, and then, a little bit as last year as well. And I would say the biggest characteristic behind a team's success would be having a really good show team that goes out there and it gives the best look to resemble what they're going to see on Sunday. The more that we can see and experience and prepare ourselves for, the better our chances are to succeed on Sunday.
A couple more things, and then we'll take our first time out. 3-3 over your last 6 games. You started out 4-0, so again, a little uncharacteristic, up and down, a little bit of a kind of a semi-bumpy ride, I guess. But what needs to happen for you guys to regain that consistency and start another winning streak here with, really the stretch run coming up now, just 6 games to go in the regular season?
Yeah, just like any other week, we just got to hit that reset button come Monday. We got to go be able to evaluate the film like we did earlier today and be able to make our corrections and be able to get over it, move past it, and just focus on the next game. We know what we've done throughout this entire year. We've put up great numbers. We've scored the ball plenty of times and with ease most of the time. So we know what we're very capable of doing. And the defense, they've at times have been an elite defense, and at times they haven't as well. So if we just hold ourselves to that high standard and we are able to obtain those levels consistently, especially through 4 quarters and the second half of the season, that we'll be able to reach our goals eventually.
All right, one last thing, but hey, Ricardo, if you can get some of the chat stuff up and let us know where people are watching, maybe. Okay. I know we got a nice viewing audience tonight, but hey, Rosie, get up that MVS tweet, if you will, and kind of show everybody if they missed what he tweeted after last night's game. There it is, and we can talk a little bit about it, but just disgusting. People are just so disgusting, Ricardo. But Allen, what's your reaction to the what Marquez Valdez-Scantling tweeted last night, and what's your message to all the knuckleheads out there who post such hateful stuff, or threats on social media? What's your take on all that?
Right. For me, kind of diagnosing that whole situation, that's just, unfortunately, that's the reality of being an athlete, being in the starlight and playing for a professional team. Unfortunately, there are people out there in the world that just want to say hurtful and meaningful things to people, not really identifying them as a human being, but, rather just as a figure in a sense. So it's a very fortunate situation. I've obviously have received my fair share of tweets or DMs or whatever like that. And for me, it just doesn't pay me any mind, just because, you just dismiss yourself as a person and what your opinion means to me. So, it's just, it's an unfortunate reality of where we live in this society. It's obviously not just sports or sports figures. It's everyday people that, bashing each other, cyberbullying. It's an unfortunate reality that we have to live with, and hopefully people are able to overcome it and realize that you can't just hide behind a keyboard or your Twitter fingers or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, good take, Ricardo. I'm sick of it. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's politics, I don't care if you voted for Trump, Biden, the man on the moon. I don't care. At least you got out and voted. If you have a take, that's fine. You have an opinion, that's fine. I don't know why we have to argue over everything, whether it's the coronavirus, football. I mean, it's just, I'm tired of the hate.
Brett, preach, brother.
I'm tired of it. It's ridiculous, and society needs to be better.
Can I interject here? Nothing related to what you guys are talking about. Just want to update folks out there who are watching.
Sure.
We have fans tuning in from Colorado, Ohio, Tennessee, Iowa, North Dakota, and South Dakota.
The Dakotas, yes.
And we do have a couple questions for later when our guest is on. But, Brett, I also want to, Allen was talking about his father playing for Iowa State.
Yes.
And I actually did look it up, Allen. Your father's name was Kevin?
Is named
Kevin. Is named Kevin. He had 2 interceptions that year in '93. That's when they played the Badgers. That was actually, yes, I was right out of high school, my first game watching the Badgers play. And the Badgers won 28-7. And, there was that Iowa State game that year. It was September 18th, 1993. Brett, that was the year the Badgers went to the Rose Bowl, played UCLA.
The weird thing was I wasn't born then yet either.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I was just a twinkle in my daddy's eye.
Oh, please.
So there you go. Well, there, Kevin, you've given Kevin a little love.
Love.
Kevin, who could
Kevin.
guard Allen in his peak.
Yes.
Who could defend him.
Apparently. Supposedly.
Supposedly. Hey, one last thing. MVS had a Zoom call with the reporters today. He spit 2 great things he said on what he tweeted last night and kind of why he did. He said to get people to understand that we're humans too. We're not just some number on a jersey, that we're people first. People forget that. These guys are people. As you said, talking about Allen's dad, he comes from a family. They're human beings like the rest of us. And then this is the best one from MVS about social media. Social media gives cowards the right to say anything without consequences. And that is true as true can be. So good on MVS, and good on all you guys for sticking up for him. That was absolutely disgusting to receive death threats. Stupid. So, Allen, let's take a timeout. Let's do tonight's stat pack. A couple of silver lining stats as everybody gets ready for Bears Week. First, Aaron Rodgers has at least 2 passing touchdowns and a passer rating of at least 100 in 9 games this season. That's the most in the NFL. Be wary, Ricardo. Meanwhile, Davante Adams has 50 receiving touchdowns dating back to 2016. That's the most in the league over that span. Rodgers and Adams hooked up for a 5-yard score in the second quarter against the Colts. And by the way, Davante extended his streak of posting at least 1 receiving touchdown to 5 straight games, the longest such streak in the league. All those stats are courtesy of NFL.com. Allen, are we ready to get this guy on the virtual screen? Because I don't know what's going to happen when he comes on. This show could go off the rails.
I don't think there's a more fitting guest for the show today, considering what happened yesterday.
Okay, here we go. That's our warning. Be wary to us. Okay. We don't know what's going to happen here. So let's do this for Jamal here. Our guest tonight is in his 4th NFL season, all with the Packers. Was selected by the Packers in the 4th round of the 2017 NFL Draft. Has appeared in all 10 games so far this season and has rushed for 336 yards and a touchdown on 81 carries. Our guest tonight had no problem shouldering the load for the Packers' rushing attack in games this season against Houston and Minnesota, finishing with 216 total offensive yards and a touchdown on 45 touches. Our guest tonight rewrote the Packers' history books when he became the first player in team annals to tally at least 400 rushing yards and at least 200 receiving yards in each of his first 3 seasons in the NFL. What do you think about that, Ricardo?
That's incredible.
Our guest tonight tallied 5 receiving touchdowns last season which tied for the second most in the NFL among running backs, also matched Dorsey Levens and Amon Green for the second most in franchise history in a single season. We're not done. Our guest tonight tied the great Amon Green for the longest single-season streak by a Packers running back in team history when he recorded a touchdown catch in 4 straight games last season. He started collegiately at BYU. We're going to talk about the Cougars here in a little bit, where he finished as the Cougars' career leader in rushing yards, rushing attempts, and 100-yard rushing games. Our guest tonight is a dancer. He's a character, and will be doing his own campaigning college football-wise as he stumps for his Cougars to be part of the college football playoff. It could happen. How about a Clubhouse Live virtual welcome for Green Bay Packers running back, number 30, Jamaal Williams. There he is.
Hey, you trying to make you feel good?
Yeah. You want me to do that again? There. Easy with the music. There we go. Now we can hear. Yeah, he was already dancing. Here we go.
Yeah.
Jamaal, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. But before we can get started, because this is Allen's show and you are Allen's guest, Allen insists on asking the first question of the night.
Jamaal,
Come on, Lizard.
Who is your favorite anime character and why? And you have to describe your anime character as well, their personality, all that.
Crack. Okay, I got. Well, my favorite one is he from Naruto, and it's just because Naruto is like one of the first animes I actually took serious. And so Gaara, he started out raw. As a kid, he was raw. That boy, heartless. He was just mean. So he was killing there. I like he was a bad boy. He was still a good person. You know what I mean? You know how like he started out evil, the main character, right, or somebody beat him up and then turns him into an ally. You know what I mean? So that's how he started. But then at the end now of Naruto and Boruto and everything, he's so soft now. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the same. He wasn't the same as before, but he's still my boy. Yeah. Look, the Sand Village is right there. Yeah.
Love it.
Well, I'm completely lost.
Brett, you're not a fan of anime?
I just watched the History Channel.
Okay.
You just old, man. You just gotta watch some anime. That's all.
Well, he just called me old. You can't call me old. I'm the host of this show. You be nice to me.
Very old.
Oh, do you got Netflix? I know you got it.
By the way, Jamaal, I'm Swaggy B. He's the swag daddy.
Is that what it was?
I'm Swaggy B.
Swaggy B?
Swaggy B. That's what I'm called. I'm calling myself that.
I remember 2.5 Men is what I remember.
No. Was that him? Was that Jamaal who said that? No.
It was either Aaron Jones or him. I can't remember.
I don't remember the 2.5 Men stuff, no. Now, admittedly, I asked some long-winded questions last year for Jamaal, and he got on my case about that. So I'm going to try to keep the questions short and succinct, right? Simple, easy.
To the point.
To the point, yeah.
To the point. So I'm going to ask both you guys this. Number 15, Iowa State versus number 8, BYU. It's a bowl game. Who's winning it? Allen.
Cyclones.
Is this real?
It could be. In a pretend world. Who's going to win that game, Jamaal?
Of course I got to pick my alma.
Or by 30.
Oh.
Wow.
By 30.
Disrespectful.
No way.
We're going disrespectful. And then after that, we're going to invite you. We're going to invite you to spread the word of the LDS people. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do.
I'll tell you what, that BYU quarterback is really good.
He is good.
Wilson?
They're undefeated.
Wilson, I want to say, yeah.
Well, hey, Rosie, get a picture of the old college days there of Jamaal wearing his BYU uniform. There he is. Look at him.
Whoa.
Look at him looking back. He's scoring a touchdown there wearing number 21. Jamaal, are we going to see your Cougars in the college football playoff this year? Should they be in the conversation? They're undefeated.
Yeah, we undefeated. Shoot, let us go. Honestly, we just need to go ahead and just keep balling. They can't not put us in there if we not balling. You know what I mean? But they doing their thing right now. I'm proud.
Yeah, looking really good.
Well, you know who ain't going to the
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Not after that performance against Northwestern. Not good. Not good. So let's ease into the conversation. Let's keep the questions short. Okay, I learned my lesson last year. I want Allen to brag about Jamal a little bit.
Yes.
Again, like you do with all your guests. Tell us about this guy and tell us what he brings to the locker room.
Jamal brings everything. The most thing that he brings is character and energy, and his dance moves. Like I mentioned before, throughout the show, I was able to to train down in Phoenix this offseason with Jamal and spent some quality time down there. Pretty sure you spent the night, you stayed 3 or 4 days at my place. I'm pretty sure. There's a good amount of time. He just kind of randomly just moved in for about a week. And it was just all love, And I really enjoyed that time spending down there with him. And everyone enjoys his presence in the locker room. Then obviously his energy is just so contagious and so infectious throughout the entire team. So just to see his hard work and the success that he has in the field, makes me taking on those safety blocks a lot easier, knowing that I got guys like him and Aaron Jones running behind me.
Very nice.
Everyone talks that way about Jamal. Did you notice that?
Everybody loves Jamal.
Everyone loves Jamal. That sounds like a TV show. Everyone loves Jamal.
There's a crowd. Yeah, everybody loves Jamal. Should be a TV show.
Yep.
Everyone does.
Wait, for Lizard, can I do one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Man, my boy Lizard is probably one of the greatest teammates ever. This boy blocked. This boy be going down the field. I think the favorite thing I like about Lizard is he got a thing with everybody, and he be 100% genuine happy for everybody, and it'd be so great to see him be the first one down there and just enjoying the presence, even when he's part of the play, especially when he's blocking and somebody score off of his block and how excited he be. It makes me feel good to know that receivers take that type of responsibility into blocking and how much effort they put into it. So that's my boy Lizard. Lizard will always be my boy forever. And thank you for letting me stay over there. I know it kind of so you just see me, I'll be in the room, come out and hang out with you.
You randomly just moved in, just grabbed your Xbox and some clothes, and then you just stand in the guest room, and it was what it was.
It's just a good vibe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It was great vibes down in Phoenix.
Okay, now, Jamal, quit being so nice about Allen. I want some dirt. I want some inside stuff that we can use against him later in the season. Give us some dirt on the Lizard. Come on, does he snore? Is he a messy guy? Doesn't do the dishes? Come on, give us some stuff.
No, honestly, it really wasn't that bad. He's a great.
It was clean.
Great roommate.
We were clean down there. We were very.
He's a great roommate. He has nothing.
All right, fine. Allen, is there a better dancer on the team than number 30?
No. His arsenal for dance moves is probably the widest I've ever seen anyone ever have in the repertoire. So I definitely got to give the crown to Jamal. He's been trying to keep a lot of moves, but I'm either a bad student.
I think for a whole year now. It's been like a year and a half. We've taken progress, but this is I feel so bad as a teacher because it's my fault.
It's not your fault, though. It's me. I know it is. He's been trying to teach me this dance. He's been trying. What's the dance called, Jamal?
They gave it the name the Smeeds, but I don't know why it's called the Smeeds, though.
The Smeeds. Well, I'm sure you've seen Jamal do the dance before. Can't really resemble it myself right now. But he's trying to teach me this for over a year, and I still can't get it. So we're still making progress. It's still in the works. So eventually it'll have to be a celebration that we both can do in that zone.
Jamal, do you think you could teach me how to dance?
Oh.
No.
Oh, it'll be a while. You honestly,
Brett's still trying to learn the twist.
If he showed me him dancing, like doing something, then I can see what I got to work with. But if I got to guess right now and how old you is, I'm not saying you move at all.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
How old I am? Look at me. I'm 28.
You're just not a dancer, kid. Old man.
28.
Plus 20 more.
He's
plus
40.
20
He's
more.
like 52, dude.
I am not in my 50s yet.
No.
Stop it, Ricardo. All right.
52. That's what Rosie just said.
I'm not 52.
He just said
Rosie's 52.
Rosie's 52.
Let's get back to the script. All right, now I'm getting ticked off. Let's do this. Here's a question for Jamal on behalf of all mankind. How do you stay so positive and upbeat, especially like we were just talking about the MVS stuff? You got there he is, looking upbeat, doing his dance. How do you do it? Teach us how to be so upbeat and positive, Jamal.
Honestly, you need a lot of positive and like other good people around you, and just have a good self-love for yourself. And I just be having fun out there, because really that's just like another way of relaxing. Playing football is another way of getting my mind off things, and for me to let my emotions out and have fun. You know what I mean? Especially when we had fans too. Like, I never knew how much I missed fans until that game, to see how like we feed off before everything, like the kickoffs and like between the plays. You know what I mean? That's how you get your energy. And so it was fun. Like, I was enjoying every minute of it. I mean, you could look up, go all the way to the top, and you could point up there, and somebody think you looking at them. You know what I mean? You probably are looking at them, but it's just crazy how you could just draw so much energy to get ready for a play from just like the fans and just the whole environment of football.
And we'll talk a little bit about that here in a few moments, especially with limited fans.
Yeah.
I think family members and employees maybe. I think, was it 500 I wanted to say?
Yep.
Up to 500 will be at Lambeau on Sunday night. So that's a start. As I said, light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. But, Allen, I caught your recent interview on Good Morning Football. Great show, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen that, Ricardo. Fantastic on the NFL Network. But you called yourself a bruiser. But you said you were also trying to put some finesse in your game. You're a bruiser, but adding a little finesse. So what do you mean by finesse, and how have you added it to improve as an overall running back?
We're Jamal.
Alex.
For Jamal, yeah.
He said Alex.
See, look.
Oh, I'm sorry, for Jamal. See, you guys have me all messed up right now with all your love and making fun of me. I'm talking about Jamal was on Good Morning Football, that you're a bruiser and you added some finesse. What's the finesse?
Really just trying to get better at, making other ways of making people miss besides just trying to run through them. You know what I mean? And trying to get them off their toes or get them on balance, and so I could just run around them and just get north faster. You know what I mean? So I really just want to don't waste any time or movement to make a simple play and then go up and just make more plays. So I just want to make myself look more, just make it effortless and just really just have fun and make it just instinctive for me to go out there and just, I could think of any type of way I want to make a defender miss, running them over, or now I can use my feet and use my mind and, get skinny on people and not let them touch me at all.
For Ricardo,
yes.
I'm going to make sure everybody knows who's up now. Ricardo, you have some online questions.
I do. Here we go. And this first question is for both guys. From Nancy B. What are you most thankful for this year?
Yes.
What I'm most thankful for is my family and friends, that their health and well-being and the love and support that I have from them. And like, just obviously with all the stuff going on in the world this year, with all the scariness going on, whether it be this or that, just having people like reaching out and just kind of just building tighter and closer relationships throughout my family and then friends as well.
And
Okay.
for Jamal?
Pretty much the same thing, really. But what else I would have put in there? I'm just thankful for video games. I'm thankful for football. I'm thankful for anime. Thankful for everything that makes me happy. Thankful for all positive things in the world. That's it, pretty much.
I'm thankful for you, Jamal.
Well, I have a two-part second question here, Brett.
Anybody thankful for me?
No.
Come on.
No.
On Mondays.
No.
On Mondays
We're side
only.
buddies. Side buddies. Don't forget that.
Hey, Brett, I have a two-part second question. Has to do with dancing, and this one's directed to Jamal. First off, Kathy and Steve asked, do you know how to polka? That's what everyone in Wisconsin knows how to do.
You said polka?
Polka.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that when you got to wear those them type of shoes? You know what I mean? them wooden shoes.
I don't think so.
That's clogs. No, but yeah, polka. Well, Brett knows all about polka. He'll have
I
to
don't
explain
know
it to
how
you
to
later.
polka.
But my
Stop
second question is from Jeremy Klussman. He's asking now, have you seen other players? He says, what NFL player besides yourself has the best dance moves?
Everybody wants to talk dance.
Oh, I mean, a lot of people be moving. Honestly,
I would
on
say
a team.
Jefferson.
No, out in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, Jefferson. What's his name? The receiver?
Jefferson from Minnesota. The rookie.
Oh, the rookie,
I think
Jefferson.
I think he's pretty talented when it comes to the dance moves, or at least the celebrations are very interactive.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I think Jerry
Jefferson, the
Lee
rookie.
and CD Lamb. They
Okay,
had some good ones.
another rookie, Dallas. Rookies
There you go.
Rookies bringing the dance moves, Brett.
All set for online?
Yep.
A couple more things, and we got to play our challenge here. We got a fun challenge tonight here. For Allen, okay? This is for Allen, a question. Can you explain to fans the precision that's needed when running a route? You know, because you look at Jamal and Aaron Jones too. Great hands, but you aren't just running. You know, there are specific nuances to being a good route runner. Can you explain how good Jamal is coming out of the backfield doing that, and just kind of the technique of being a very precise route runner?
Yeah, being a route running is its own art form. You know, you're having to be in a certain spot at a certain time, essentially, for the quarterback to be able to hit you in that window. And then you also have someone who's trying to prevent you to get there. So to be able to do that from the backfield, really, you're limited with the routes that you can run. You know, you're kind of limited to one side, and then you have to avoid the O-line and D-line as well. So that makes even route running even a little bit more harder. So, and the fact that most of the routes that Jamal catches are usually check down. So he's having to do a one-on-one with a linebacker and being able to make the guy miss or run him over and to get additional yards really makes, you know, him that much more of a complete back.
Jamal, how did you improve your route running? Not saying it was bad by any stretch, but you've become very good at catching the ball out of the backfield.
I think it was just more of me really just practicing on it and learning the more simple details on how to cut, when to cut, how fast I need to move my feet to move a certain way. You know what I mean? And then just learning about angles. And so the more and more I learn it and the more I do it, and then the more I do it against defenders and learning when to, you know, stack them, stem them, to make them move how I want them to move, you know, it comes with time and feeling. So, you know, Lizard and all the receivers, Tay and them, they've been doing it for so long now. It's just natural for them. So for me, I just be listening and looking and then figuring it out on the way. So it's fun for me just being able to learn something new and to always know that I can always improve and make myself a better football player.
Ricardo, did you know Jamal, right? You lost 10 pounds coming into the season.
Oh,
You're kind of talking about adding that finesse, getting a little bit skinnier. Did you know?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that were the culprit.
Whoa!
Too many PB&Js.
I love bread. That's why. I just love bread. Like bread sticks, garlic bread, peanut butter jelly.
I'm getting hungry, man.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I love bread. Like it's bad. So I gotta hide all the bread.
That's all it took, Brett.
Cut the PB&Js.
Yeah.
Alan, did you notice a lighter and quicker Jamal Williams during training camp? Was it noticeable right out of the chute?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember when we first started, Jamal was someone I pointed out. I think that probably made the biggest jump from last year to this year. Not to say that other people haven't, or that Jamal wasn't good last year, but I think being able to work with him this offseason and see the work that he put in, and then be able to go out there and see it every day throughout practice this year, then the games as well. I've noticed a huge difference in his game this year.
Last thing, then we got to head over to do the challenge. But Jamal, energy's been a. Oh boy, I got to be careful. I have a long-winded question. I got to summarize this, the Cliff Notes version. But energy has been a big topic. Aaron Rodgers said he liked the energy this last week. Matt LaFleur the previous week was kind of saying we need to bring more juice after that Jacksonville game, especially Lambeau Field, right, Ricardo, where it's just an odd situation with no fans. So, Jamal, how are you going to make sure that with 6 games to go in the regular season that your teammates have the energy they need to carry you into the playoffs? What has to happen to make sure that they have the juice to play every game?
Honestly, we just got to play for each other and just, enjoy this time with each other and know that we bringing the juice for ourselves. Like, we just got to keep putting the juice in each other and just let each other know that we can do this. You know what I mean? It's when our energy is high is when we know that we're unstoppable. And, unfortunately for us, we want fans there. Like, fans help us dramatically. Like, I want fans there. Like, and even just having 500 or 500, 600, it don't matter how many is there. That's still going to be a lot to help us in the long run. So, but really it's just us just being there for each other, loving each other, and just enjoying this time with each other to go out there and play ball. So we just got to be more excited for each other every time we make a great play, and just make sure that we are our fans. You know what I mean? Like, we got to be fans for each other and let each other know that we love each other.
By the way,
all them other.
Yeah, those are fans.
Hey, make sure you count those. Let's see how many out there.
We've got them all over the place right now, virtual fans. But Jamal, it is Bears week. Do you have a message for Chicago Bears fan Ricardo over there? You have a message for him?
Let me hear you.
It's hilarious that he gets the small box. He gets that little. I'm like, y'all are so jacked up. But that's, he's a Bears fan, so that's fine.
They never give me no respect.
No. In fact, let's mute him. Turn off his mic.
To be a Bears fan. God dang.
I'm keeping it real, man. I'm the only island of sanity in this whole sea of insanity.
All right. Let's do this. Back to the script. Rosie, we need some music because it is time for tonight's Clubhouse Live Challenge. Let's do it.
I like this, Brett.
There's the music. There's a little dancing. See, Jamal, look at me go.
Oh, boy.
Look at this. We're all dancing.
Brett, in rhythm, Brett. In rhythm.
Am I out of rhythm?
All right.
Trying to do my robot again thing?
Oh, no. Stop.
Okay. Here we go.
No.
Yes. It was beautifully done. Thank you. Clubhouse Live Challenge. Another game of how well do you know, guys. But we're going to kind of do it a little bit different. Backed by popular demand. Well, actually, let me go over the ground rules for Jamal. Allen knows. Allen, by the way, a 3-game winning streak, I believe, in our challenge. It's a rapid fire. Is it 3 or 4? Is it 4 maybe?
Maybe. Might be 4.
I have to go back and check the archives. You have a nice long winning streak.
It's a streak coming up.
It's a streak. It's a streak. So this is what we're doing. 5 questions. They each pertain to the same category. If you think you know the answer, you raise your hand, yell ding. But we're going to do it a little bit differently this time because we don't actually have questions to ask. We are going to play a game called How to Pronounce Wisconsin Cities, Towns, and Other Wisconsin Stuff. So here's how we're going to do. At the bottom of your screen, you will see the name of a Wisconsin city or something. Allen, you'll start, and you'll do your best. Jamal will then go, and Ricardo and I will deem which one is closest.
Yes.
So we don't have to try to.
We're both right.
There's no way. No way. Not with these. You're not going to know.
Brett's very, very confident with this, guys. So
this is what you're doing. The winner tonight, whoever we say is right, gets the point, and then there'll be a bonus name that will figure out the bonus points. But look at this. The winner tonight goes home with the legendary Brett Favre book. Great book, produced by USA Today Network. Wisconsin.
You wrote in that one?
I have some stuff written in there. The runner-up tonight gets this USA Today Network Wisconsin ice scraper. There's snow coming here pretty soon.
It is tonight.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. Sarcasm. Alan, your playing partner tonight is Rachel Conkle. Say hi to Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Let's go get this winning streak keep rolling.
Yes. And Jamal, your playing partner, virtual, is Cassandra Paul. She's watching. Can you say hi to Cassandra?
Hey, Cassandra. How you doing? You about to win. They about to
There
win.
we go.
Okay, Brett, so explain it one more time.
We will show a name on the bottom of the screen. You guys should be able to see it, of a Wisconsin city, town. If you have a little box, that little box on the bottom right, you can click and move that so you can see the bottom of your screen. And then Alan will go first to try to pronounce it.
Okay.
And then Jamal will go next, and we'll figure out who correctly does it. Now, if Alan gets it right out of the chute, then we're just going to say.
Now, are you
say show.
alternating, or is it just Alan each time?
Yeah, let's
starts?
alternate. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea, Ricardo. So here we go. So, Alan, you're up first. Word or city number 1. Go for it, Rosie.
Oh.
Alan.
Wait, say it one more time,
Say it one more
Alan.
time. You're breaking up.
Economowalk.
Well, he gets the bell. That's
he got
perfect.
it. Wow.
Right on. 1-0, Alan. Wow.
Yes.
How do you know that?
My college roommate was from there.
Oh, come on. Jamal, did you know that?
What? A kind of more? I'm gonna have to say it some way.
All right. So now it's Jamal's
Jamal.
turn. He goes first. This is not a city, but this is a Wisconsin tradition. Go for it, Rosie. How do you pronounce that, Jamal?
Break.
No.
No.
Alan.
Oh, it's the brat sausage.
Brat. Alan got it. Alan said brat.
Wow.
Jamal's
Yeah.
Everybody,
I know how you spell it. But I know what a brat is.
you know what a brat is,
That's good. They're delicious.
but they are delicious. Fantastic.
Y'all got veggie burgers out in California, not brats.
Yeah.
So bratwurst. So
All right.
okay.
So, hey, Alan's leading 2-0, Brett.
Okay, now it's Alan's turn. Rosie, number 3.
Oh, this one's hard.
Trempaloo.
Jamal?
Trempolo.
Yeah!
wow.
Jamal got it! Trempolo! Yes! He gets the
Wow.
bell.
I didn't think they'd get that one, Brett.
I'm surprised they were both really good.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like Trempolio. Okay. Trempolo County, Wisconsin.
If one of these guys gets this next one, I'll be shocked. But
This is impossible, but go for it. Jamal, you're up first. Go for it. How do you do that one?
Let me get a little closer.
Hold on. It's one with on Nicklet.
Not
Oh,
bad.
that's not bad.
But not correct.
No, very good. Okay, Alan.
Alan?
Check out what again. Nicholas.
We're going to give it to Jamal. He was closer.
Yeah, Jamal was closer.
It's
Jamal was
let me try
Come
to say
on,
it.
Brad.
Shagwamagan, Nicolay.
Nicolay.
Shagwamagan, Nicolay.
Brett, they're tied 2-2.
2-2. That's a national forest up
Yeah.
in the North Woods. So 2-2.
Stop.
Shagwamagan, Nicolay. I've been having a hard time, and I'm from Wisconsin. All right, last one.
Where's the Wah?
It's just
that
trust me.
It's a Native American name. We don't get it either.
All right, Alan, you're up. Number 5.
Wow. Let's say Wayuwega.
Close.
Jamal?
Wayuwega.
Alan definitely won that
Alan
one.
gets the point. It's Waiawega.
Waiawega.
Not too far from here.
Yeah.
Waiawega.
3-2 Alan, Brett.
3-2 Alan. That makes this bonus word worth 2 points to give Jamal a chance to win the game. Now, listen. In your best and nasally Wisconsin accent. Pronounce this word on your screen in your best
Wait,
Wisconsin
who's doing it
accent.
first?
Whoever
Jamal?
raises his hand first. Alan.
Bang.
Oh yeah. I think we should hear Jamal.
Jamal,
first.
let's hear your Wisconsin accent.
Big.
Ooh,
That's good too.
big.
Bag.
I think Alan got it though.
I think Jamal got it.
Do you?
Rosie
you're the
has a deciding
tiebreaker.
vote. Say it
One
again.
more time.
Alan,
One more
say it
time.
one more time.
Big.
Okay, Jamal.
Big.
Are you saying Jamal saying big a little bit better?
Big. I like big. I mean, that's kind of how you say it. Right,
All
Rosie?
right.
All right,
The
Jamal
Bears
won
fan
it.
speaks. We got to give it to Jamal. He gets the 2 points at the end, and he wins the
What'd you
Clubhouse
put in-
Live
Yeah,
challenge.
because right. What'd you put in the big?
Big, bag.
I'm saying big. Big.
Hey, that was a fun one.
I like that a lot.
So we'll make sure we get those prizes out. And you know what? Because I'm a nice guy, both are going to get the legendary
Beautiful.
book tonight.
No-
Both are
no
going to get the
losers in this
legendary
game.
book tonight. It's Thanksgiving. It was kind of a subjective type game tonight. So congratulations. Well done, guys. Bag. That's how we talk in Wisconsin. The Packers. The
Yep,
Badgers.
Packers. How are
Green
you,
Bay.
Dad? How are you?
Green Bay.
Or no.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosie, can you show up the Ricardo turkey, though? This is what we would have played if we could have done this live in person tonight. Show it up there, Rosie. Do you have it? He doesn't have it.
Okay,
That's
never
fine.
mind.
It was pin
Yes.
the turkey on the turkey.
Yes.
That would have been kind of fun. Ricardo's face with the turkey. So, all right. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for playing the game. We got to hurry up and wind through. Rosie, video question time. Oh, he's telling us to hold on here. Our director, our producer. We got to keep moving. There's.
Jamal, damn.
Oh, we can't. We just there it is.
Yeah, that
that's
was
what
me.
we would have played. Pin the turkey on the turkey if we could have been live tonight. Yes.
Very cute. Now moving
Thank
on.
you. Hey, video question time. We've got two for Jamal actually tonight. So Rosie, let's play the first one. Jamal, this is from Brian Lininger.
Jamal, they say that your touchdown catch in Kansas City was on the receiving end of one of Aaron Rodgers' greatest throws. So did you ever stop to think that you will now be in Aaron Rodgers' highlight reel forever? Also, thank you for making that catch. My family was about 40 rows up in that end zone and got to watch it firsthand. Thank you.
There you go,
Dang,
Jamal.
we'll play it over. But yeah, sure. And he's in my highlight reel too. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That's a good answer.
And what was that gentleman's name, Brett, who asked the question?
Brian Lininger.
Very nice of Brian to send that over using a Nokia phone from the early 2000s.
Rosie, let's roll video
Appreciate it.
question number 2 from Julie Detchen.
Hi, this is for Jamal. Just wondering, do you use the same playlist in your pregame dance routine, or does it change with the team, opponent, or the location of where the game is taking place? We all love watching the clips of you before the games, and everyone in the nation seems to have caught on. So keep it up, and I'm anxious to hear.
Nah, thank you. Really, it just depends on my mood for the day. And it depends on if I found a new song or not. But I really just be having fun with it. Usually, I have like a stages of how I go in. So I'll probably go in with like R&B, some slow stuff, just to feel it out, get loose. Got to stretch and stuff, Then when I get on the field, that's like when you about to head out on the weekend and you about to go party. So I'm like my shuffle music, or you at the club, you know what I mean? Or just a lot of instrumentals, stuff to get me going, you know what I mean? My Guitar Hero songs. I love Guitar Hero. That's where I get all my rock songs
I like
from.
that game.
Yeah, my favorite one right now is the Metallica one. So I don't know why. It's
Rosie would love that.
Rosie loves that.
Wait. Do you have a Guitar Hero right now?
Yeah, and then I got DJ Hero too.
Bet I'm coming over.
There you go.
Oh, no, we lost Jamal. No, bring him back. What happened to him, Rosie? Tell him.
Good
There he
news.
is. He's back.
Hey,
I thought he went to play Guitar Hero. I thought that's what happened. He said, "Forget this show. We're done." Hey, thanks to Brian and Julie. We'll get your signed Allen Lazard photos out ASAP. They are coming my way here pretty quick. So everybody who submitted video questions, we'll get those mailed out. Two more things, Jamal and then Allen. Jamal, you've got a Christmas drive going on called the Swag Bag giveaway through Game On Wisconsin in partnership with your foundation, which is called the J Swag Daddy Foundation. How can people donate to that?
Oh, I know I got my website up. Usually my mom tell me about this. I usually just have to show up and then, do the thing. But I'm just grateful for everybody who wants to, donate, and I'll definitely get that back to y'all. But for me, I really just show up, and for me, it's like just being there for the kids and the family members that are there that I can just support in any way. I like to help support people and do what I can. And, most of the time I don't have the time, and that's why I use my mom most of the time because she's my partner in this. So when you do the swag bag giveaway, you got to put my mom in there and everybody who's involved with it to really understand who's doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing it, but they do a lot more effort in this, and I'm more there to support.
Teamwork.
But I'll definitely be more going there. Yeah. We definitely got a website. I got to get to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's great to give back. It's a great thing that you're doing with you and your mom and everybody involved with your foundation. And by the way, the Jamal Williams Show, Tuesdays, correct? How can folks listen to that?
Yeah. Oh, man, it's on StreamYard. But it's with my boy Jimmy. My boy Jimmy and everybody. And really it's just on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. That's all. And I know everybody in Wisconsin, they about to spread it out like wildfire. If you don't know, just follow my granny and my mama. They'll definitely show you where it's at.
Excellent. Good stuff. And last thing, Allen, it's the segment that everybody waits eagerly for, patiently for. It is time for something cool from Allen Lazard's house. What are you going to show us tonight from your house, Allen?
Tonight we have.
That's hilarious.
Shut up, Jamal. Tonight we have my favorite pair of shoes that I have. I haven't worn these actually yet, but they're my favorite. If you know me, I love colors and color waves, and I love Nikes as well. So here I have the the gray. Yes,
nice. Yes, indeed.
And these are my favorite shoes. So they're usually locked up in a box.
Wow. Those are the Jordans from 85, 86. Those are great shoes, Brett. Come on, man. You remember those,
absolutely.
Don't you?
No doubt. Good stuff. Now I got to put that to memory, but I'll do that next week. Pardon me?
Nope. You never worn them?
Nope, I haven't worn them yet. Whoa. I will eventually.
Why not?
Because they're too special to me. They're my favorite pair. I don't want to ruin them. It's Wisconsin.
Why would he buy shoes to wear them? That doesn't make any sense.
It's about to start snowing.
Yeah, don't.
Snowing.
So you never put them on your feet?
Certain time of year, you got to be able to wear nice shoes.
Have you ever put them on your feet?
No.
Oh, God. Okay. I guess.
They're collectibles.
They're collectibles.
I hear you.
Hey, how about a virtual round of applause for the guys tonight? Allen Lazard, Jamal Williams, wrapping up. Ricardo, we're going up north with Mark Olenichuk Realty. If you're buying or selling real estate Northeast Wisconsin, contact the licensed professional realtors at Mark Olenichuk Realty. Call 920-432-1007 or visit olej.com. It is Bears week.
Yes.
First, our Bears-Packers bet. We always do this, Allen. We make a Packers-Bears bet.
And we forgot.
When the Packers win, you have to wear a cheese head.
Okay. And then when the Bears win, I'll bring in my painting jersey again.
Maybe.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'll let you put my man Walter Payton in front of your laptop, Brett.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Sure. So you wear the cheese head when the Packers win Sunday night. All right. What's your prediction?
Well, let me tell you something real quick. Packers are favored to win in this game. I get it. Bears are on a 4-game losing streak. Packers-Bears, though, Both teams beating one winning team each. Packers beat the Saints. Bears beat the Buccaneers. Bears offense is horrible. O-line is hurting. Bears defense, top 3 in the league. They have kept them in every single game. Bears special team is explosive. It'll be close. Bears 24, Packers 23.
Oh, please, come on. That's terrible.
Yeah, listen to this prediction.
Okay.
Go ahead, say it.
Alan, what am I putting on my head?
The victory visor.
Look at that. The victory visor, almost undefeated. In fact, the 2 times we didn't have a show, the Packers have lost. So hey, I'm going, guys, my score.
Listen to this.
Green Bay 70, Chicago -3.
Ridiculous.
70 to -3. That's what's going to happen on Sunday night. The Bears are pathetic. Overrated defense.
Overrated.
Terrible on offense. Aaron Rodgers and company, they're going to pile up the yards, put points on the board. Packers defense will get the stops. Listen, let me say this. Allen Lazard, 4 touchdown catches. Jamal Williams, 2 rushing touchdowns. That's what's going to happen on Sunday Night Football. There you go. What do you guys think?
You're funny.
I love it. I'm all for it.
By the way, can I ask something for Alan?
Yeah.
By the way, Alan, this Sunday, if you could give my best to David Montgomery, that'd be great. Thank you so much, my friend.
Stop it.
I will.
Hey,
I will relay that.
I'm going to wind down because I don't want to keep the guys too much longer, but Packers News app.
Oh, yes, right. With exclusive commentary, insider analysis, and award-winning photos and videos from USA Today Network, Wisconsin's Packers coverage team. Brett, that Packers News app, your one-stop shop for complete coverage of the Green Bay Packers. App is available for iPhone and Android users only.
All right. Again, thanks to our friends, Olenichik Realty. They would like to thank Northeast Wisconsin for 40 years of real estate success. Put their success to work for you. Call Mark Olenichik Realty at 920-432-1007 or visit olej.com. Mayfield Sports Marketing, a leading Wisconsin sports marketing agency and speaker bureau, and Mike Thiel of Eric Lives Here, intro outro music for Clubhouse Live. Tonight's keyword for the 16 by 20 canvas print giveaway. Let me get it up here on the screen again.
Now, Brett, you're not going to give the first 2 words, are you?
No,
again?
you have to watch the show. I'm not going to give them away. Look at that. We're going to give this away at the end of the season, the regular season. Beautiful 16 by 20 canvas print signed by the Lizard. Tonight's keyword, Rosie, put it up. Urbandale. Urbandale, yes.
Oh.
Urbandale. Allen Lazard keywords.
That's right.
All right. And Packers Hall of Fame promotion. Last night I'm going to say that. USA Today Network Wisconsin is a sponsor. Fan nominations open now through next Monday, November 30th. Go to packers.com/FHOF if you know of a super fan that needs to get some recognition for the Packers Fan Hall of Fame. We went a little long, but that's okay. We had a good time tonight. Alan, you've got the final word.
Well, first and foremost, like always, I would like to thank and I appreciate Jamal for coming on the show tonight. Always love your energy and all that fun stuff that you bring. My kamikaze brother, my next door neighbor, Mr. Dance. But yeah, for everyone else, thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in every single week. The show's getting more enjoyable week by week, so keep tuning in and we'll keep on having fun.
Are you saying it wasn't enjoyable at the beginning of the season?
No, I'm saying it's improved every single week.
Yes,
week.
Brad.
It was great, and now it's like excellent.
Come on. Quit with your low self-esteem.
I want some love.
You want to stay right here. You gotta want to get to the next level every single time. Come on.
There you go, Brett.
I feel like I'm being coached right
yes.
now. I'm going to go watch the film of this show after the show. Break down where I screwed up.
Thank you.
Jamal, thank you for being here again tonight. Swag Daddy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's watching live online tonight as well.
Bear down.
For the Lizard, for the Swag Daddy, for Rosie.
Hey, make his box smaller.
Yeah, we'll just black out his box. For Ricardo the Bears fan, I am Swaggy B.
Swaggy B.
Signing off. Be back here next week as we celebrate, right, Alan, a big Packers victory over the Chicago Bears. And we're going to celebrate with that guy right in the middle of our screen, our co-host, Green Bay Packers wide receiver, Allen, the Lizard, Lazard. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And Mean Gene, take it away.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Green and gold!